Hey lovelies, it's Leslie and this is my look tattoo lady. Or was it lady tattoo? Look at me, I'm already messing up this voiceover, but we're gonna get right into it. So I started out with doing a white base all over my face, and what base is complete without a little bit of dancing between drying time? Go me. I had to build this white up just a little bit. I think maybe 2 or 3 coats. I just kind of did my best to steeple it on thinly. After that, I took a gray eyeshadow and started to just kind of contour my face. Did some nose contouring around the corners above the mouth, in between the cupid's bow, anywhere that I would normally have darker areas, if that makes sense. Yeah, this was just a little cheap dollar store palette. I think it's LA Colors that I used just on top of the white. So at this point it's just gray eyeshadow and white. Went ahead and lined my lips. I wanted to do like a heavy liner look. This was supposed to be a tattoo look, so I thought about all those permanent tattoos that people get. And something that I've always adored is dot, what are they called? Eyebrows. So back to it, this triangle rectangle shape thing I have going on my forehead was inspired by a photo I found on Google of a woman with face tattoos. And then I also did some flower pattern on the side of the face. Just going in, cleaning up some lines, continuing on that eyebrow on the other side, trying to make sure my dots are as even as possible. Went ahead and did a wing liner look with this. Felt like it looked quote unquote edgy, I guess. Edgy. I feel so old saying that. Anywho, so now I'm going to be moving on to the neck. I slowed the video down here so you could see a little bit better what I was doing. I've always liked the triangle tattoos on the throat area, so I was like, okay, I'll do that. And then this is one that has eyes on it, so I thought that was kind of cool. I'm referencing this from a picture of a tattoo that someone actually had on the back of their neck, but I'm like, no, I want to do it on the front of my neck. I went ahead and did some lines. I'm using a very small brush here. So far I've just used gray eyeshadow, tag black and tag white for this whole look. I'm putting in the white of the eyes, and then I'm kind of building up some different grays to make the eyes appear as though they maybe would be a few different eye colors. And then once I get all the shading on the eye done, I went back in and put some white highlights on each eye just to make them pop. And you'll see that in just a moment. Oh, also did the lid over the eye. So now here comes the white highlights in just a few seconds. Oh yeah, I did make a little mistake, so I just cleaned that up with a Q-tip and then sponge some white back in to fix it up. Cleaning up my lines, making sure everything looks good. And in a moment you'll see this actually turned into an off-shoulder look. I decided, well, hey, I got a little more room here. I could do something fun. Went ahead and started doing the same flower pattern that I have on the face, on the shoulder, and then used the gray shadows to kind of add some shadowing. Also added some shadowings to the ears, and you know I'm a circle girl, so I had to throw some spears on there, and kind of did some different spears with different light sources. So they're not really kind of all painted the same, they're just different. So ended up, yeah, taking that white down the shoulder, added some shading to the shoulder with the gray eyeshadow, and then added my mother's name. Since this is a tattoo look, I was like, well, people get name tattoos, and I don't have any name tattoos. The heart and wings tattoos are what tattoo I actually have on my thighs, so I did that. The little eggplant as comic relief for myself, because at this point I was kind of tired. Threw some stars on there. I actually have stars on my shoulder, on my left shoulder. So yeah, that is it. That's the end of the look. Thank you so much for watching. Special shout out to artist Hey Julita for having me on this collaboration. It was awesome, and hope we can do it again.